Hello everyone. Firstly, let me introduce myself. My name is Akash Rajendra Kumar Sonavane. I'm an application engineer from Beacon, Mumbai, and I'm your mentor throughout this DraftSight demonstration session. Do you know what is the most common CAD format used in a CAD industry? The answer is DWG. When you take your drawings from your vendors or suppliers, or when you share your drawings with your suppliers and vendors, the exchanging of your all 2D CAD data is in the format of .dwg. So what exactly DraftSight is? DraftSight is a feature-rich 2D CAD product. It is greatly used by architects, engineers, designers, manufacturers, and CAD users. It also has a API capabilities. API means application programming interface. Okay, so you can automate your design by making some macros, and by executing that macros, you can definitely automate your design in your DraftSight software. So just like some other CAD softwares, DraftSight is also having a 2D and 3D CAD interface. Basically, there are three workspaces DraftSight have. First is drafting and annotation. Second is your 3D modeling, and third one is classic. So what basically the industry challenges facing by each and every designer in daily routine? The first one is reuse legacy data. Whenever you are having lots of legacy data, you are using that data again and again. After that, the software should be ease of use. The software should be user friendly. Okay, there should not be any complexity in between them. Then converting ideas to reality. When you have some ideas in your mind or any thoughts in your mind, you implement your thoughts on paper by doing a napkin sketching, and after that you are executing that design your 2D CAD softwares. Then compliance to industry standards. Basically, software should follow the industry standards followed by a current CAD industries. Then repetitive tasks. You are performing your repetitive task and making revisions again and again. And after that, annotations and detailing. You are performing annotation and detailing tasks, just like giving dimensions, tolerances, notes. All such tasks are included in annotation and detailing. Then customization. So as a company provides you a good software interface, but as per your consideration and as per your requirement, you want to customize your user interface. So that customization must be happen in your CAD software. So these all are the industry challenges faced by our current CAD industry by all designers. So these are the some of the power features you can say which change your drafting game, okay, in your further design journey. Okay, so we actually demonstrated and we will explain you each and every feature in detail in our software. So we categorize these all features in three columns. The first column features, we can say this features is called as boost your productivity. Okay, so let's take a look at each and every feature in detail in our DraftSight software. So this is the basic user interface UI of a DraftSight software. You can see over here. So here is a home tab, insert tab, import tab, export, attach, annotate, sheet, your constraint, geometrical and dimensional constraints, managing things, view related some options. Here are some power features and toolboxes. So all such tabs are placed over here, and in home tab you are having a draw ribbon tab in which you are having all draw related commands such as line, arc, rectangle, axes. In modify ribbon tab you are having a modify related commands like move, copy, mirror, rotate, power trim. In annotations you are having a dimensional related commands such as a linear, parallel, angular, diameter, radial dimensions. Then you are having a layer management properties just like other CAD softwares. So I just, this is a match properties, and here you are having a layer management, so you can manage your layer as per your requirements. In below side you are having some shortcut tabs, okay, just like your ortho mode, your grid mode, snipping tools, polar mode. Okay, in right side you are having a property manager. So from here we will get in detail properties of each and every entity over here. Okay, let's say I want to draw some line. So all commands and all executional design commands in this software is just similar to like your all other CAD softwares. So that's why we say this software is having a minimum learning curve. You don't require any other learning resources or don't require any other tutorials to start journey with the DraftSight. Okay, so let's say I want to draw some line over here. So for that I am pressing one command L spacebar, and I make a line over here. Okay, let's say I want to make a line by using ortho mode. So shortcuts is also similar. Okay, so F8 is a ortho mode. Okay, so you can activate from here also, or you can activate by using a shortcut command itself. So I am activating ortho mode, and now I am executing a line command. Now my line is executing in orthogonal manner. Okay, so all commands and execution is almost similar to your previous CAD softwares as you and number of softwares you used in the current 2D CAD industries. Okay, so this is what our basic UI or user interface of a DraftSight you can say. Now let's take a look in detail each and every power features of a DraftSight. Now the first one is your image tracer. Image tracer is a tool which converts your JPG and PNG format of images directly into your 2D CAD format or 2D drawing you can say. Let's say these three drawings, these three images is in a JPG format, and I am converting these JPG images into 2D CAD drawing. So let's see how to execute that image tracer tool. Now I'm going to this power tools, then go to the image tracer. From here I am selecting logo as a type, and in below side you are having some geometry options, means in which entity form you want to extract that entities, just like in a lines or polylines, fitted polygons or splines. Here I am extracting all entities in a polylines format. So just select the surrounding area of that image and click over here, click OK, and just delete that image. So the text of the Dassault systems is directly extracted from that JPG image. Here is also another case study. Here you can see one gear image over here. Okay, so I want to convert this gear image into 2D CAD format. So again I'm going to image tracer, select curved image as a type, select surrounding area of the image, and after that it got converted, and just delete this image. So we successfully extracted that gear image into 2D CAD drawing. Here is another scenario. Here is one tool post assembly. I want to convert this JPG format of tool post assembly into my 2D CAD drawing. For that I am again going to image tracer, just select curved image as a type and select the surrounding area of that image and click OK and delete this image. Okay, so it is very easy to convert your all JPG and PNG formats of images into directly 2D CAD drawings. If you want to attach that image, I already attached that image previously. Okay, so you can do that task from here itself. Go to attach an image. Now our next tool is power trim. So in traditional CAD softwares, we are executing TR double enter for trimming operation. So I am executing the same traditional method over here. For that I am pressing TR double enter for trimming this line. Just I am trimming this one and this one as well. Okay, now I am going to trim this line, but there is no option or there is no deletion process happens over here. Okay, I'm not able to delete this line, the extended line. Okay, so for that I have to exit from that command and select that line and delete it. Okay, so there is an extra task you have to perform. to delete this extended line operation. Okay, so to neglect or to avoid these multiple operations during your complex designs, okay, so DraftSight gives us a very beautiful tool that is called a power features, okay, power trim. So let's see how to execute that. Go to the home tab, and in annotations tab you will get, in modify tab you will get a power trim tool. Okay, it is also has its own shortcut command that is called POW for a power trim. Now I am selecting power trim and just left click over the entity whichever you want to trim. Okay, so in this command there is no requirement to exit from this command. I can directly delete or trim this entity as well in here itself. Okay, even I can extend this line by using these commands. Okay, by just giving some dimension. Even you can perform extend operation as well. For that, just drag your mouse cursor and press shift on your keyboard so you can directly extend. So one power feature and multiple solution, you can say. Here is another case study, or you can say a scenario. I want to extract a common intersection region of these three circles by performing trimming operation. So by using a traditional TR double entered method, it is very hectic job for me to delete all remaining entities and such things. But by using this power trim tool, I achieve that result within a second. Okay, so it's look very great and very fast thing. Okay, here you can trim your gradients also, your gradients regions as well. I can directly trim a gradients regions. Even you can trim your hatches regions as well. Okay, so this is the beauty of our power trim command. Now next one is your mouse gestures. What exactly mouse gesture is? When during your design process you require some of your favorite commands again and again, just like line, rectangle, power trim, all such commands you require again and again. So without executing the actual command command extension, I want to execute that commands in very faster manner. So to provide this solution, DraftSight gives us a one wagon wheel, and how to execute that wagon wheel. For that, just right click your mouse and just slightly move forward your mouse in front direction. So one wagon wheel arrived over here. Okay, so in this wagon wheel you can place your favorite maximum 8 favorite commands or minimum 8 commands. So how to manage that commands? For that, just go to the manage, select mouse gestures, and here I'm selecting search for, let's say, line. Okay, so for line I'm giving this symbol as a representation. So these are the 8 sectors of that wagon wheel, you can see over here. Okay, and you can place a maximum 8 gestures or minimum 4 gestures as per your requirements. Let's say I'm giving this extension symbol for this line, and for power trim I'm giving this top right position in wagon wheel and click OK, and just simply right click your mouse and just move forward slightly. So here my line symbol is, you can see over here, and I directly execute line command without entering that command in actual your command line. So this is the beauty of what we can say our wagon wheel. Okay, let's say I want to trim this some of the entity. So again, I right click my mouse and just go over here in power trim, and I can directly execute some power trimming features. Okay, so that is what our mouse gestures. Now next one is your dynamic block support. In dynamic block support, you can make your n number of configuration. Just like here we are having one cooling unit. Okay, so as per liters per capacity of this cooling unit, there are n number of configurations, there are n number of dimension variations happen over here. So I want to make that dynamic block under the dynamic block procedure, and you can switch your dynamic blocks as per your requirement, whichever dynamic block you want to execute. So let's say I'm selecting this dynamic block, just right click over here, this arrowhead, and now my current active configuration is 4500 liters per second. Let's say I want thousands liters per second, and I simply click over here, and my dimensions got changed and it is automatically updated. Let's say I copy this dynamic block, select this block, click over here and just place over here. Okay, and in this drawing itself, I want another configuration of this same cooling unit. So I'm selecting this dynamic block and switch the configuration from 1000. Here I want 5000 liters per second. So I'm switching from 1000 to 5000 liters per second. So here is another variation or configuration of this same cooling unit. So according to your requirement, you can switch configurations from one form to another form, or you can say you can copy n number of replicas of the same entity and you can switch the configuration as per your requirement. So this is the beauty of what your dynamic blocks. Even here is another scenario. You can make your orthographic views in this dynamic block procedures. Okay, let's say here is one condenser cooler unit, and sometimes I want a front view of this complete unit and sometimes I want a top view. So this active configuration is top view elevation. Okay, now I want plan elevation. Okay, so for that, just copy this dynamic block and just switch this dynamic block from elevation to plan. So I directly get a front view of this top view model. Okay, so you can make n number of orthographic views as per your requirement under these dynamic blocks. In architecture sector, most of the architectures designers are using these symbols like doors, windows. Okay, sometimes they want to orient that door from this side to this side, or upside to downside, or want to move from some place. So this type of operations is also possible in this dynamic block procedure. So this is what our dynamic block support. Now next one is your drawing compare. For drawing compare, just go to the power tools and select draw compare power feature. What exactly draw compare is? Draw compare means, let's say you made one drawing today itself, and tomorrow you made some little bit changes, you added some entities, or and you some deleted some of the entities, and let's say you want to compare today's drawing and tomorrow's revision of that same drawing. So what exactly entities you added and what exactly entity you removed from that drawing, that two revisions. So this tool will show you the comparison between your two revisions. So let's say in your drawing one, I'm going to browse, select multiple dimension is one of my drawing. Okay, this is my original drawing, click open. So you get a preview over here. Okay, in drawing 2, just go to browse and select the revisions of the same drawing. Okay, multiple dimension revision 1A. Okay, so after selecting the two drawings, whichever you want to compare, just go to this tab, compare drawings, and hit over it. Okay. So we'll get a comparison between the two revisions of the image of your drawing. So let's say I want to see the additions factors. So just uncheck the removers and I just zoom over here in this comparison window. So you can see over here in your original drawing there is a no dimensions occur over here, and here we place a one dimension. Okay, so this one is one of our addition. Even let's say here is one text factor. Okay, which is not existed in drawing 1, but we implement that text in your revision, means your drawing 2. Okay, let's say I want to say some of the removals. So here you get a removal results. Okay, so you can see one line in a drawing 1 and one short line and one short dimension over there, which is existed in a drawing 1, but we deleted that entities in your drawing 2, means revision of that original drawing. So this is what the draw compare tool, which compares your revisions of a 2 drawings. Next one is your design resources. Let's say for design resources, go to the insert and activate this design resources tab. Okay. So what exactly design resources is? Design resources means you can access your file explorer from this right side window, and you can take a previous made blocks as your library. Okay. Let's say in this folder architecture design, I am having one drawing 13-20. Okay. So in that drawing, I made lots of blocks, and in current drawing I want to execute the same block which I was executed in this drawing. Okay, so there is no need to make that block again and again. Okay, just simply go to this 13-2 drawing and click in this block sector. Okay, and let's say I want to place this car block over here and just simply drag and drop. Okay, so there is no any further requirement to make that block again and again. You can simply take that block from your previous made drawings. Okay, so this is the beauty of what your design resources. You can make your previous designs as your design library. So these are the boost your productivity tools. Now next one is our powerful drafting features. Let's see one by one. The first one is automatic dimensioning. Automatic dimensioning is the tool which executed and implement all your dimension within one shot. Okay, so let's say here is one rectangle having some holes over here. Okay, and I want to give some drafting and annotation dimensioning over here in one shot. So for that, just complete select these entities, just right click, go to the bounding box and create bounding box. Bounding box is required to indicate these software entities that I want to extract all dimension of these entities. Okay, so now I'm going to the home. From here, select auto dimension. Okay, so this pink line is my baseline one. You can switch as per your requirement as well. Then this blue line is a baseline two, and after that you are having this provision as well. Wherever you want to place your dimensions, dimension placement above the bounding box or below the bounding box. Here as well in vertical dimension, right of a bounding box or left of the bounding box. After selecting these parameters, just go to the origin and select this corner point as a origin 00 referencing point, and just click over here, preview and apply. So you can see over here all my dimensions got extracted with respect to your reference 00 origin point within one shot, within a one click, you can say. So this is what your automatic dimensioning. Now the second one is auto arrange dimensions. It is related to these factors itself. What is auto arranging? Auto arranging means sometimes what happens, your design is so much complex, so much micro level, you can say. So at that time when you extract your drawing, extract your dimension automatically, so all that dimension is appear in very messy manner. Okay, So you want to sort that dimension and you want to give some spacing in between that. So for that we are having this auto arrange dimension tool. Okay, so to execute that, select any one of the dimension, click Control A, execute Control A on your keyboard. Just go to this dimension palette symbol and click twice over there and just simply drag the scaling factor and increase scaling factor as per your requirement. So all my dimension got sorted and having a very good spacing in between them. So this is what our auto arranging tool. Now next one is your predefined layers. We almost all designers familiar with layer management. You are having layers whichever you specify for all your entities, but predefined layer is some another concept. For that I'm going to this toolbox, go to settings, and these layers are the predefined layers. Okay, means you can specify a layer to actual draft side entities whichever you can see over here: 3D face, 3D solid, arc, attributes, block, cloud, dimension. All DraftSight core entities are specified over here. Let's say I want to give dimension DraftSight entity type in a green color. Okay, I want to extract all dimensions after auto dimensioning in green color. So now I am specifying from yellow to green as a predefined layer, applied it and click OK. Now I simply again executing auto dimensioning concept. Select this as a origin for referencing, click preview and apply it. Now you can see over here all my dimensions are appear in green color. So this is what your predefined layers means. Before executing your annotation and detailing task, you can mention these DraftSight entities layers as per your requirement. So these are the some of the powerful drafting features we just saw here. Now the next one is a powerful tooling features. So in that, first one is industry standards. Let's take a look what industry standards DraftSight have. Just go to the toolbox, select the standard. So from here, you can select a standard as per your industry. Let's say some industry are using ISO, some D, BSI, NC metric, NC inch, JIS. Okay, so these all basic standards used in a current CAD industry is already specified over here, and you can make your custom standards as well. So now I'm selecting ISO as my activate standard and go to activate. Okay, so these are the all standards provided by DraftSight. Now the next one is toolbox options. So in that, let's see how to execute a ready-made design library in your current CAD drawings. Okay, let's say here is one scenario. We are having one rectangular slab over here and there are lots of holes. You can see over here. Let's say I want to put some hexagonal bolts in these holes. Okay, for that I'm going to this hardware tab. Just go to the insert, click yes, put standard. From type you can select type as per your requirement. Here are n number of types: CTSK flat head, CTSK raised head, cheese head, hex fold, pan, set screw, socket CTSK. Now currently I am selecting hexagonal bolt as a type. Then from here size, you can specify size whichever you want to execute. Let's say I am selecting M8 and from here you can specify a scale. Now click OK and simply place at the center of this holes. So there is no need to make all entities just like a traditional softwares, like make a hexagonal, then after that make a circle, this small circle. There is no need to make such a symbols, because you are having your ready-made design library in a DraftSight, which you can use or you can implement as per your hardware execution. Now here is another scenario. You can see one assembly over here. Let's say here you can see two plates, this red color plate and white color plate got clamped by using this complete set of fastener. You can execute this operation as well. You can implement a complete set of fastener and insert that fasteners as per your requirement wherever you want to place. Okay, so now I am executing the operation for showing you a demonstration. Just go to the screw connection, go to insert. Okay, so in standards, you can select a standard as per your requirement. Here ISO standard. From types, you can select a bolt type, whichever bolt you want. Let's say hexagonal bolt. Then size. Let's say I know the hole is 16 M16 2.0. Then thread display. Okay, most of the drafters are using this simplified one. Okay, just a dotted line indication for your thread presentation. Even you can make a schematic or detailed one. So in detail one, you got this helical spiral bearings, these threads. Okay. Then fastener length. From here you can select a fastener length. Let's say I am selecting a 120 as a length and scale 1. And after that, material thickness. Just click on this specify thickness in graphics area tab and select region from where to where you want to clamp that entities. So this measurement factor got measured by software itself. Then let's say I want to add some washer in upside of this head side, so I'm selecting washer one. So you can see preview also. Whichever selection I selected in this panel, you can immediately see the results in this preview window. Let's say plain washer, and from here you can select your sizings. Washer 2 from nut side means this below side of this plate. Let's say washer 1 is activated. From here selecting M16. Then nut 1. Below this washer I want to add some nut. So select nut 1. And here are variations of nuts. I'm selecting hex nut heavy type and select the M16 as a size. And bottom style, from here you can select a bearing or chamfer. Then again, sometimes you want some lock nuts to completely fasten this complete set of fasteners. So for that you can implement this nut 2 as well. Now you can see over here, this is a nut 2, and select size, click OK, and simply place from this to this point. Okay, so there is no need to make in detail drawing of this hardware. You have a ready-made design library as per your industry standard. So these are the toolbox options. Now next one is use of automatic bill of material and balloons. Here is same assembly, but I mentioned some of the balloons already over here, numbering from 1 to 10. Okay, so to explain you how to execute the balloons to your assembly entities, for that I'm going to this balloon tab, go to insert, select the part which you want to mention that balloon, select the leader position, press enter, and give a assembly name. Let's say XYZ is my assembly name. My part number is, let's say, as per my catalog, UH123. Now description, UH stand for upper housing, upper housing. In quantity, you can specify your count. Let's say 2 is my count. Click OK. So this is my 11th number balloon. Okay, so just like that, I previously assigned all balloons numbering from 1 to 10, and this is my 11th one. Now just go to this balloon bill of material bomb and go to this create tab. Just hit over there and just simply left click wherever you want to place that bill of material. Okay, so here you can see all my details, item number, my part number, description and quantity appeared in a table format. So this is a ready-made bill of material extraction, you can see. Even you can extract your ready-made whole table as well. So for that, just go to the holes, go to create table. Here in command window, they are saying specify origin. I am selecting this 00 point as a origin, then specify holes for a table, select complete entities, press enter, and just click wherever you want to place that whole table and click over here. Okay, so I directly got a whole table by executing this whole features. Okay, so how to identify the locations? This is very beneficial whenever you want to give some data to your production unit. Let's say this circular disc is having some holes at certain angles or at certain distance with respect to this origin. So you want to specify that position of this all holes with respect to this 00 referencing point. So for that purpose, you are using this whole table. And how to read that? For that, just go to the this label A1. The coordinates is x minus 0, 145, and size is diameter 17 through. Description is diameter 17, diametric hole. Okay, so where it is located, this A1 is located over here. So this labeling is also executed automatically. There is no need to place wherever you want to place. So it is all task is done by software itself. So this is my A1 position, and this position is 0 and 145. Okay, so this is what automatic whole table creation. Now the next one is using tables with formulas. For that, we are having one another case study over here. We are having one factory layout, and the all detailed data related to structural details list is calculated in this table format. Okay, all data are, you can see over here. Let's say these are some total lengths of these members: 25,500, 54,321, and 40,000. And I want to add these three parameters in this cell. So for that, I'm selecting this cell. Just go to formulas and click sum operation, and just simply select the cells from where to where you want to add the parameters and click OK. So you directly get a sum of these three entities. Okay, so it is performed just like your Excel operations. You can perform n number of Excel operation in this software itself. Okay, let's say I want an average of these three entities. I'm selecting average as operation and simply selected these three entities cell and click OK. This formula is also automatically calculated. Okay, so I got an average of these three entities. Even you can make your own equation if you want to take some values alternately from this table. Okay, so this is what the Excel executions you can perform in this DraftSight itself. Okay, so this is what your tables with formulas. Now second last is drawing frames and title block. We all industry are having its own template, own title blocks, own notes, tolerances, and all templates. Okay, but a DraftSight is also having its own templates to simplify your work. So how to execute that? For that, just go to this frame tab, go to insert. Standard is already selected as I previously shown you in setting tab. So standard ISO frame whichever size you want. Let's say I want A3 size 420 by 297, title block ISO, and after that specify a scale. Let's say 1:1 is my scale, and click OK. So my template margin appear over here, and simply give a location 0,0 and hit enter. Okay. So one pop-up arrived. This pop-up is what? This is your attributes. Okay, the things which are going to change again and again. Okay, let's say this is my drawing number. Drawing number is 123. I just fill out some of the attributes to show you how this will going to implement in actual template. So this is my drawing number 123. My material is, let's say, stainless steel. Then my weight of the assembly 25 kg. Let's say drawn by Akash. Drawn date is 24/3/2023 and checked by, let's say, Vivek sir, and check date is tomorrow's 25/3/2023. And here are n number of attributes. I just filled this last one. Revision is A2 and click OK. Now you can see over here I got a ready-made margin with your ready-made title block. You can see over here this is a drawn date, name, checked by, approved by. This is my drawing number. This is the material, weight, scale, and revision. Okay. So let's say in future this attribute is going to change. So how to change that? For that, go to edit and simply select this one. So according to your requirement, you can change respectively. Let's say my drawing number got changed 678 and click simply OK. It directly executed within a second. Okay, so this is what our drawing frames and title block. Now the last one is the most favorable feature and most favorite feature of all clients, our all existed clients, that is a PDF import. So to in PDF import, you can directly import your PDFs in 2D DWG drawings, and you can make edit operation. You can perform n number of revisions. You can make changes as per your requirement. So how to execute that? For that, go to import, select PDF, go to browse. Here I'm having one PDF outer casing. Just click OK, and in that PDF I'm having a 2 pages. So it is also calculated. There are 2 pages, so they will definitely show you this PDF is having a 2 pages. Now I'm selecting the page 1, and from here scaling, you can specify scaling factor. This PDF is having its own scaling 25.4:1. Now I simply click OK and just specify the corner point 0,0 and click OK. So that PDF directly got extracted in CAD DWG format. Okay, but here you can see whenever I select sum of entity, it directly selected the complete extracted PDF. So to make a edit operation or to perform some editing or deleting some entities, you have to perform one command. That command is explore. Just go to explore, click, and simply select the entities and space enter. So after performing this explore operation, you are able to edit all entities as per your requirement. Okay, now I am able to select each and every entity individually. Let's say I don't want this line, so I select delete it. Okay, even you can you want to add some of the entity, you can add that as well. Let's say I'll enter, I'm selecting from this point to this point. Okay, then execute, match property. Okay, from this to this, so color is also got same. Okay, so you can make changes as per your requirement. Even you can edit this text as well. Okay, let's say this is not a outer casing, this is my inner casing. Just double click over here and simply rename this bomb entity as an inner casing. So you can edit your text as well, you can edit your entities as well, you can add your entities as well. Here are some notes. So if you want to add some statement, extra statement over here, you can do that as well. So this is what your PDF import. So these all are the power features of the DraftSight. So these are some of our testimonials. You can see over here the reviews from our clients. So basically these are the key benefits of DraftSight. First is an intuitive way to create, edit and view DWG files. There is no version gap, or you can say you can use your existed drawings as well. Okay, the previous CAD software drawings in DWG format, you can easily open that files in this DraftSight itself. You can make edit operation, you can save that entities, and you can share your DWGs to your clients or vendors, so they can easily access and use that entities for further operations. The second one is reuse legacy data without any compatibility issue. That is, there is no any compatibility issue in this software, no version issues. The third one is DWG, no hassle in connecting with all your suppliers because all sharing happen in DWG formats. And last one is a perpetual license and term licenses available. The most important is save cost without compromising on technical compatibilities. So further, you are having some questions or some queries regarding to this software, you can ask me in this chat box. Hello, Gopi Krishnan is having one question. How can I assign a layer properties to the drawings if the model is created in SolidWorks? Okay, so if you are making some drawings in SolidWorks now, you can save that drawing in .dwj format. Okay, so at that time you are having one option, that is save layers as well. So that layers is also got extracted in your .dwj file. So it is directly open. You can open that file in DraftSight. Maruti is also having one question. Sir, how to set up the GA drawings for mechanical product design? Okay, so you can make your own templates in a DraftSight, and as per your requirement you can make n number of changes, n number of configurations as per your dimension. Suraj Sutar is having one query, why DraftSight get crash? Okay sir, so this is happen only because you are not having a good configurations of your system. If you are having the system as per our system requirement, if you are having some good configuration, then it will definitely works well. Hello Sandeep sir, you can ask me a question. We just unmute you, just you can ask me question.
Yeah, Akash, Sandeep here. Very good afternoon.
Very good afternoon.
From a drawing, from a 2D drawing, during a meeting, the components wants to know just the envelope size of the product. So could you just one click of a button get the envelope size of the components?
Can you elaborate in detail please sir?
So if I have say a cylinder or a square, so
Okay.
from one click of the button, can I have a overall dimension like length, width, and height, or create a boundary box and just have the envelope size in terms of length, width, and height, thickness?
Yes, you can execute that auto dimensioning command as you see in our demo.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Is there Faiz Khan?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Your question is the drawing file in a DraftSight directly connected to SolidWorks 3D model? If I make any change, will the drawing automatically get updated? Yes, yes, it is possible, sir. Actually, I made one block in the same scenario. Like, let's say I made one a 3D model block 100 by 100 by 100. Let's consider, okay? And after that I made a drawing in SolidWorks itself, okay, SLDDRW in SolidWorks itself, and I created one macro which saves your DWG file. Okay, after executing macro, uh, I saved that macro and I attach that DWG file in a DraftSight, okay, by using xref command. So in DraftSight you are executing xref, and in SolidWorks you are executing a macro. By using these two concepts, you can automate your design as per requirement. So whenever I change that block from 100 by 100 by 100 to 200 by 200 by 200, so that change immediately happens in your DWG as well.
Okay, okay. I
Okay,
don't have
if you
to
want,
the
yeah,
command
yeah.
every time.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir, speak.
I am asking,
Uh,
I repeat the command every time with that xref and macro, or just the
uh,
first?
No, no, no. Let's say you made n number of changes in your 3D model, okay? And after that, you move to your SLD DRW, means your SolidWorks drawing, okay? And
Hmm.
after that, means you shifted to your SolidWorks drawing environment and just hit a macro which recorded your DWG saving operation, okay? And that DWG is I already opened in your draft site by using a xref command, okay? So there is one pop-up arrived in your draft site that your drawing get updated, and when you hit on that reload all करके वहाँ पे over there one button over there. So when you click that button, so that update directly change in your DWG.
Okay, okay,
Okay, so I am having one video. I will share you that link. Okay, just I'm having your number as well, so I will share you that YouTube link in our Beacon portal, YouTube portal. We are having that blog video. So in that video, I explain in detail this scenario.
okay. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Your question is, hello, can we work the same drawing in a draft site and CATIA V5 simultaneously? Yeah, you can definitely. Just like the SolidWorks and DraftSight compilation, you can do that experiment in your CATIA as well.
Yeah, hello. Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yeah, sir. You are audible. Yes, please tell me.
Yes. Yeah, we are working in CATIA V5.
Okay.
So normally, how it will be user friendly? Because all drawings we are working in CATIA V5. So once we install this one, so how user friendly this will be to CATIA V5?
With respect to your CATIA V5, okay. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay. But you want to perform in a 2D environment itself or 3D?
No, normally we are converting from 3D directly. So
In
with
2D environment, 2D
3D, yes,
DWGs, right?
yeah.
Correct. Yes, definitely. Is there any option that just like a save as in DWG in CATIA?
Yeah, it's possible. DWG as well as DXF.
Yes. Then you can definitely open that file in this DraftSight software. And why the DraftSight is a dedicated for your 2D drafting and annotation purpose. Means you got all your toolings and all your master power features in this software. So you can easily do your drafting and annotation work in very speedy manner.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome, sir. Gopi Krishnan is asking, can I directly import 3D model to DraftSight for detailing? Uh, no, sir, it is not possible because this is a 2D CAD software. Okay, so it is also having the 3D modeling, but that format is also in a DWG. Okay, I will show you that also. So The Gopi Krishnan to DraftSight have the provision for import 3D. Gopi Krishnan sir is asking, do DraftSight have the provision for import 3D? Okay, so DraftSight is having its own 3D environment. I just show you. Okay. Here is another workspace that is called 3D modeling. So in that you are having all 3D related features over here, and this is one of the sample of 3D modeling. Uday Kumar Chandran sir is asking, importing PDF, we can import older drawing and we can check BOM. Yes sir, definitely you can do that also. So if you don't have any further questions, so let me conclude this webinar. So if you have any technical queries or any sales related inquiries, you can contact us in our below handles, as I mentioned over there, that my name Akash Rajendra Kumar Sonone, my mobile number and email ID, and our digital marketing manager sir Vivek Panikar sir is a mobile number and email also mentioned over here. So anytime you can contact us for a technical query and for any sales inquiries. Okay, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed this session a lot. Thank you very much.